Leading Through the Alphabet, Cindy Schroeder, Lamar University, EDLD 5302, Summer 2016. A is for Apple, not that kind of Apple, but the Apple which is my iPhone, the phone that connects my world, the phone that encompasses my world, or is my world. It allows me to use Twitter, Facebook, email. It's hard to imagine life without the Apple. It's hard to imagine life without this small technological advance. B is for business, specifically Animas, a Johnson & Johnson company, reputable and conservative, solid yet slow to change, credo-based, which means patients first. As we move down the digital path, these very same patients are what is directing privacy and HIPAA standards to avoid a data breach. C is for change. As a registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator for over 20 years, I worked with patients daily, educating and training them in all aspects of diabetes. But after joining Animas 8 years ago, this shifted my world from a provider to a clinical sales rep, an educator in the field, and finally into the clinical leadership world, where I am managing a staff and beginning implementation of digital education. D is for diabetes. When a diagnosis changed the direction of my career, I reached out to many professional groups for support and education. Family and friends also supported groups, raising money for a cure. On a professional level, the memberships I maintain through these organizations allow me to grow intellectually and also give me an opportunity to volunteer and give back. E is for education. Patients learn in many different ways, and up until last year, my primary method of teaching was face-to-face. While this is a wonderful way to teach, I know that patients will benefit from many education opportunities and methods. Beginning early last year, Animas leadership initiated the start of a digital education platform. These projects currently make up my day-to-day specifics. F is for frustration. It's been almost 2 years since we received the green light to begin the digital platform development. But change in leadership, change in budget priorities, sales numbers, HIPAA concerns have considerably slowed the process. G is for growth. I am excited to be enrolled in the Masters of Education in Digital Learning and Leading at Lamar University. The past few years have brought many different challenges in my world, and while my master's has been a priority for some time, now is the time. H is for help. I have a weakness. I don't like help. Actually, I don't mind help. I just don't like to ask for help. The old mantra, it's easier to do it yourself, can work in a single office environment, but it can get me into trouble in the corporate world. Involving stakeholders, garnering feedback, understanding criticism, and accepting new ideas are all areas of desired growth. I is for intimidation. JK&R is for just keeping it real. Just 1 week into the master's program, and these are a few of the programs in which I must plead ignorance. I will figure them out. Maybe I will ask for some help. L is for leadership. Each day I try to find one way to be a better leader, a better listener, a better manager. Working remotely, this presents many challenges, but also opportunities to schedule valuable time with my employees. M and N are for money versus need. While Clinical Services has the green light to develop our digital platform, the budget cuts, year-end changes, profit and loss statements, sales numbers all impact the money that is earmarked for our projects. Daily there are meetings that discuss the weight of the need for greater patient engagement, increased user experience, expanding our digital footprint, and helping our patients learn in different ways. This tug and pull will most likely continue and probably occurs in all industry. But at some point, the value of patient satisfaction and improving the industry standard must win. O and P are for optimistic. I am strong. I am brave. I am committed. I am intelligent. I am driven. I can do this. Q is for, well, I just needed a break. S is for the students in my class. I am looking forward to hearing their stories and their experiences. Whether we are teaching students or patients, we will gain understanding and insight from each other. T is for team. It's not really my favorite quote. There is no I in team. But thinking about my weakness of not wanting to ask for help and working on my leadership skills, the team then becomes very important. Utilizing the skills of each member will bring value and benefit to our projects and ultimately to our company. My team also consists of my supportive husband and my 2 daughters and 1 son-in-law. Our team is strong and thriving, and I am blessed. UVW is for understanding vendors' words. In the last year, I have either initiated a meeting or attended many meetings with this list of vendors. Vendors bring a wealth of information to the table, and yet I must have a strong voice to make sure my ideas and mission are not missed. It has been a learning and growing experience as I traverse these relationships. This is an area that I find exciting and challenging as I work at developing partnerships. X, Y, and Z is for all the other things I know nothing about, but will soon learn. At the start of each day, I am a certified diabetes educator and a registered dietitian. By 8 a.m., I'm a businesswoman, leading other women in educational activities. By lunchtime, I'm a consultant to the different vendors working through our projects. And by 6 p.m., I'm a talented cook in the kitchen, closing out my team priorities. I have much to learn and much for which to be thankful. Thank you.